Hi, my name is Jay Marie, and I am opening right now my very first kit from Annie's Card Club. That I got this just because I was needing something to be creative with, but I didn't want to have to be too complicated and I wanted it to be simple. My husband and I started renovating our bedroom, which is where my card table was, card or craft table was, but it was about, I would say, 8 to 10 feet by 4 feet. So when we renovated, that got dismantled and everything was packed up. But what I really wanted was to be able to just do something. So I found some different card kits, but this is the second one that I've ordered. I'm currently have 3 different companies that I'm ordering from that come at a different time frame. The first one, this is Annie's Card Maker Kit Club that came with I'm going through what it came with. I was going to show you as I opened it, but I messed up that film, so I only got halfway through it. It comes with a nice little bag that says Create. Pretty simple. It has a clear acrylic block for you to be able to use to stamp. It comes with a bone folder, so you're able to do that to help you fold your cards so that the crease is better. It comes with what looks like a pen, but actually is a piercing tool to poke holes, so that one day I'll figure this out. So you've got that to help you poke holes. With that, it has different instructions on what you can do to use the tools that they provided. One thing that I wasn't sure about, but I actually kind of like when I think about it, is you don't know what you're going to get in your kit. You don't know what the theme is going to be. So when the kit arrives, you find out what you're going to have to make for that month. They said that they send this approximately once a month. So this month is a sweet birthday party. It has 2 of the cards featured on the front. It looks to me like those are paper wrappers for cupcakes, but I did not see that on the instructions. Here are the main instructions of materials of what your kit includes. It's kind of weird because it says your kit may vary, which that would kind of surprise me. And then it also has tools that you'll need. The toolkit you get with your first order, and that was the bag we just went over. So then it says that you're going to need a nickel, I'm not sure about that, a ruler, pencil, I can read upside down, scissors or paper cutter, black ink or a marker, and adhesives. What kind of confused me about the black ink is that in the description they had online, it said that an ink pad would be included. My original concern was what kind of stamps would be included, which I assumed that they would be the flatter stamps, but I wanted to make sure because when I first started stamping, I did mostly wooden stamps, and that, as many of us know, starts to take up a lot of room very quickly. So then after that, it has all of it has 4 cards that they feature designs for. Here's the first one. Here's the second one. I kind of like how they had letters showing where they're talking about, and also they've got numbered instructions. Another kit that I've done really had very minimal instructions. Here is another card, and that looks kind of fun where it's going to be a pull-out card. And then the last one is on the back. Some of these are stamps that the card kit comes with, and other ones are die cuts. So we have the instructions for that. With the kit came the stamps, which I was right. They were the flat stamps. They're not the see-through kind, which I kind of like better, especially if you're using an ink dot, which is what I have. I have normal ink pads upstairs somewhere in a box, which it looks like that might be today's project for later. So we've got have a sweet birthday. You can never have too many sprinkles, sweet wishes, and then we've got a heart. It also came with white and purple ribbon, and it has these dots that at first I thought were glue dots, but it looks to me like they might be sticky on one side, but not sticky on the other side. The next packet included envelopes, which were plain envelopes, just white, and there were 8 of those. And then it came with 2 colors of cards. One thing I was concerned about with how it came in the packaging was that it didn't come in a box. The other kit I've ordered in the mail came in a box, so it was kind of nice to keep that everything contained into that. So as I worked on 1 card or 2 cards at a time, there was a box to keep everything in. There are 8 cards here that they've got the line on them for easy folding. Not a huge deal, but if you look, there is some damage to the cards. I'm sure that most of my friends that I'm sending these to are not going to care about a little bump. And I can really put those in the back of the card. It just kind of bugs me because I'm a little OCD with things like that. The kit came with 4 pages of die cuts, 2 of each. Now the kit says you can make 8 to 12 cards with what they supply you. It looks to me like the intention for this kit at least is that you would make 2 of each cards that they gave you the design for. So here's the first page of die cuts or punch outs, depending on what you call them. I call them die cuts because if we were making these on our own, that's what we'd be using, but these just have them all done for us. And so those are nice and easy. You just pop those out and they're ready for the card. There are 2 of each pages for those, so you've got doubles on that to make 2 cards. There are 2 pieces of cardstock that are one side, well, the white's white on both sides. There's white and green. The green is light on the back, and again, here we've got a little bit of bending going on with the cardstock on the edges. Not a huge deal, but kind of, well, some of us are a little more particular in OCD than others. It comes with 5 pages of cardstock. These are one-sided cardstock, which I know is different as far as preferences go for people. I personally like one-sided because if I'm buying paper at the store, the one-sided is cheaper. And with this kind of a thing, that gives it to where I don't have to make decisions. I can just follow the directions if I want to. And I don't have to say, oh, this kit might look, this card might look cuter if we switch it up a little bit. There is also a plastic thingy, I'm really technical with my terms, that looks like the glass that you would put over a cupcake plate in a restaurant or a cupcake store. So that's what we're looking at. The only challenges so far that this was normally $19.99 plus shipping, which is about $6 in the US, I think $7 in Canada, and tax. I was able to, one of the die cuts already popped out. So when you're unpacking, kind of be on the lookout for that. I know that I have lost a couple of die cuts when I've left the paper on in place, and my husband accidentally has thrown it away. So the kit itself is $20 normally. My first kit was half off, so it ended up being with shipping and handling and tax, I think 17 something, that normally it's probably gonna be closer to $28, but that's gonna get me 8 cards, and it's also gonna give me time that I can make those cards, that I can just enjoy having craft time and peace to myself, because that's really my therapy, is doing that. So that's the kit that I have, that I look forward to having time to make cards. I went from a huge space to this shelf over here has been designated my stamping area. Pretty sure that the Nerf guns are going to get relocated, but my husband does not know that quite yet. So yeah, I hope this is helpful for anyone considering ordering this, just to see if that's something you might like. The website is really, I like the website. It's very colorful and it's very pretty, and that's cardmakerkit.com, cardmakerkitclub.com. They kind of tell you what to expect, but again, you don't know what card what kit you're going to get any given month. And also, they do say that it's going to include ink, but there is not an ink pad in my kit that is here, which is fine. I have ink pads. If it was someone who's brand new to stamping, I could see that that might be frustrating, having to go to a craft store before you could even start. And then I thought that it said that the starter kit, I'm looking, let me stay on here. I thought that, I'm sorry, it says enough to create 8 to 10 cards. So if you had extra cardstock cards, you would. I thought for some reason that okay, yes. Your first kit contains a free gift inside, a practical 5-piece tool that you'll use on all your card making adventures. If you count the bag as a tool, I really don't, but that's me. So that would still just be 4 pieces because it came with the block for the stamps, the bone folder cutter, and the piercer. So that to me is maybe 3.5 because the bag really isn't a tool to me, and there isn't the ink pad. So that's a little bit disappointing, but overall I'm pretty happy. It would be nice if the packaging was a more durable package. Luckily I have some containers that I can use that I will just put the kit in this until I'm done with everything, and then next month I will just use this same. Can't even get my box to work. I don't know if you can trust me on that. I'll just use this same kit to hold my things for next month's kit. So I have a month to clear this one out so I can clear it and open it up for the next kit. Hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. I really don't know that I can answer them right now. Have fun being creative and having some therapy and having something to do. Thanks.